Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, let us learn about access modifiers or access specifiers. It is one of the most important topics that you're supposed to learn before getting started with the OOPS. Why? Because I'll tell you a few things regarding this so that you will be understanding in a very simple way. First of all, we have to create a class. Okay, we have to create a class for a bank account. Let's say in bank account, what are the things that we have? We'll be having our name, right? So let's create a string name, and we will be having our a bank account number. Let's create int bank account number, and then we'll be having the password for the bank account number. Here, one of the most important thing that we're supposed to notice here is password should not be visible for everyone. It should be visible for you. It should not be visible for any other. So what you have to do is you have to specify the accessibility to it, and that is where the access modifiers will come into picture, and using which you can give accessibility to the things that you have defined in the class. Let's say for string, it might be public boy because your name can be visible for everyone, and let's say the account number, let it be protected. Why? Because it can be visible for you and your peers and the people who know you. Okay, and password exclusively should be known for you, and it should not be visible for anyone. So you can give accordingly the accessibility to the things that you have defined within the class, and that is where the access modifiers are coming to picture. Let's know the access modifiers or access specifiers which are present in Java and in a detailed way. First of all, there are four types of access modifiers or access specifiers are present in Java, and that is private, default, protected, and public. So let me explain you within a table, and I'll let you know. So how can we do this? See, let's have listed access modifiers on the left side. We have private, default, protected, and public. And to the right side, the accessibility, where on all we can access these elements. First of all, within the class. Yes, the private thing can be accessed only within the class. The password is there, no? Password is accessible only within the class, within the defined class. Okay, and it cannot be accessed within the package, and it cannot be accessed within the subclass of without outside the package with subclass, and it cannot be accessed outside of the package. Secondly, default. See, default can be accessed within the within the class and within the package. Let's say we have created some package. Package means let's say we are using a database, or let's say we wanted to use bank account. Okay, so the transactions or the things that are there in bank are stored in one particular region or one particular thing that is called as package. It's a collection of classes. Okay, collection of classes which can handle the situations, and that is known as package. Within the package we can access this, and within the class and within the package is the default one. I'm telling you, please remember this: PU. That is, first one is private, exclusively for private, and second one is for default, and third one is for protected, and fourth one is for public. You have to remember this in a sequence way so that you'll be getting to know that, oh, this is the accessibility mode of this, and or else you can remember like this: public, protected, default, and private. Why? Because the accessibility will be more and more. Let me tell you. First, in private, we were allowed to access the the element within the class. Secondly, in default, we are allowed to access the element within the class and within the package. And thirdly, the protected one is something like our account number. It should not be visible to the other person, third person, like third person in the sense the person you don't know. It should not be visible, and it can be visible for you. Let's say protected. Yes, it can be visible within the class, and it can be visible within the package, and it can be visible. It can be accessed. Outside the package with subclass means your friends or peers, like this. They can allow, like they can have the rights to know all your account number and stuff. Okay, so like this, and it cannot be accessed by outside of the package. The person you don't know, you should not be knowing your account number. That is the thing. And secondly, and at last, we have public. Public means your name can be known by anyone, right? So that is why we have given access to from everywhere. You can access from out of the package, and you can access from outside of the package with subclass, and within the package and within the class. You can access anywhere you want. So this is what is called as access modifiers, and let me give you an example so that you'll be understanding in a simple way. So let's say we have class bank account. Okay, so class bank account, here I've defined my name, which is public. It can be visible for everyone. That is why I've declared public. So it can be accessed it can be accessed within the class and outside of the class, outside of the within the package, and then outside of the package within with the help of subclass, and outside of the package it can be accessed from anywhere. And secondly, private thing. So private thing can be accessed within the class only. So that is why private thing, I have done this password as private. Okay. And don't worry about this thing. I'll explain you what is this later. First of all, what we are going to do is we will be having a public class, right? Public class. Let's say I have declared oops, okay, and have created a main function over here, and here I'm creating object for the bank class, bank account class. So bank account b1 is equal to new bank account. I have created an object. What I'm doing here is I'm taking this object and I'm assigning the username for it. Yes, it is possible. Why? Because it is public. We can do anything with it. Okay. So I'm assigning some name for it. I have assigned my name. Okay. Secondly, what I'm trying to do is I'm assigning the password. Since password is private, or Java compiler will throw this error. The field bank account dot password is not visible. Why? Because it has set to private. It cannot be visible outside of the class. So what we have to do is we have to make it private. Let's say public void set password. I have declared another function by the name by public accessibility mode, and I'm passing string password. What I'm doing is I'm assigning this password to some other variable, that is some other password to pwd. Okay. So what I can do is I can do here b1 dot this, I can call this function name set password, and I have to pass the password here. So by this way I can set the password, and this is the way you have to access the private member of the class. So this is all about this video, and thanks for watching. Happy learning.